Bright for Kiddies, an online platform for the healthy and wise upbringing of kids. Subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest updates.
I like to introduce myself. I'm Sangeeta, owner and creator of FootApp. FootApp is an online platform where I share a lot of DIY activities and toy ideas and printables. Which I sometime I create them and sometime I find it here and there on the internet and I share them with all my followers. So FootApp is all about toddlers and preschoolers from age group 2 to, like, you can say 1 to 6 to 7 year old. You can find different type of activities and ideas over there on my page anytime. I daily share a activity for different those activities are for different age group, but when you will look at those activities you will try to you will see, okay, that's how it's done. These are simple 5-minute hands-on activities you can try at home. In the same way, we chose today's topic as well. The topic for today's activity is basically doing painting and activities with the help of things available at home, like everything, like from, like, for example, if I show you from these earbuds to pencil to fork. So that's the topic of today's live session. So we'll be doing that. We'll just see if few people can join us, then we'll start with the live session. So before that, I would like to thank you, Parenting Point, for giving me this opportunity for this live session, so that I can share my ideas with all other mommies who are facing such problems, like how to keep their kids busy and they don't sit and paint like that. So we'll be taking all these things into consideration, and then we'll be working on these painting ideas which we have planned for today's. So mostly all these painting activities, they just take 5 to 10 minutes to set up, and some of them doesn't even take, like just take less than 2-3 minutes to set up. Especially today we are talking about only painting activities which you can try with. And the best part about painting activities is that even if you give it to a 1-year-old, or you give it to 6 to 7 year old, it's fun. It's always fun, because kids of all age group love to just paint. They get water, brush, paint. These three, they are their best friend. They'll just use all the color. They'll mess around it. So more than painting, they would be messing around with the color. So it happens, all the kids are like that. Even I am a mother of 3-year-old with whom I do all my activities, and then I share it on my page. My son, he's not like he won't do anything of that sort. All the kids are same and they all do the same thing. So we'll be starting with our DIY activities for today. So basically the topic of today's live session is painting activities using things available at home. So I'll be showing you what all things we'll be using, and most of the activities I have already done. I'll just show you so that you get an idea how to do those activities. I will take you through the process and I'll show you. So like all things we'll be needing for painting: fork, basic supplies. First we'll see the basic supplies: colors, watercolor, or you have any poster color, you can choose them as well. If you have a 1-year-old or 2 kid, so you have to be careful because they are not taste safe. So you have to be careful that they don't put it in their mouth. For elder kids, we don't need to worry. So paint, brush, and a paper plate to take out color. Always give a little bit of water to your kids when you give them watercolors. Don't fill the glass fully and then give them. They are going to create a mess. So this is my first advice to all the parents who are trying painting activities with their kids. Just give little bit of water in a bowl, small bowl. That's it. So all the things we'll be needing is, all these things are available at home. You can find them, get them together and start your activities. Fork, this is the bottle cap. If you don't have bottle cap, if you have a paper cup or a glass, anything of that sort which we can make round circles. A small pom-pom. If you don't have pom-pom, you can use cotton balls, one paper clip or clothespin, and a lot of cotton. I'll show you cotton activities as well. Then this is set of earbuds which I tied up like a flower, as you can see it here. I'll show you all what activities I did with this. Then a pencil, some blocks. All the kids have blocks at home. Then these Hot Wheels cars, they have Hot Wheels and cars at home. Then these animal figurines, we all have these as well at our home. So all these things are easily available at our home, and we'll be doing activities with them. So the first activity which I'll show you is this, which we did. All the parents, like all the new parents, we all have tried these activities, like especially this one, hand prints. So all you need to do is just print their hands and print it on the paper. You can print it any way, like I made a heart using his hands. So you can try something else of your choice. So this is the first I wanted to show you. I did it with because all the parents have this thing, okay, we have to preserve and save our little ones' handprints. So we all do these activities. So like this, you can try this activity, handprints, with your little ones. The second activity which we tried is this pencil tip. So in this we'll be needing pencil tip. We'll use color of any sort, whatever color, watercolor, whichever color your kid like, you can use those color. So all we have to do is just dip this pencil tip into the color, and you can write anything. Just for example, I wrote love Nino and I made a heart. So you can write anything, their name, any shapes. If you make, if you are working on shapes, you can draw shapes and then ask them. All they have to do is either fill into the shape, or like you can ask them to do it on the border like this. So it will give this look. Like this, you can try this activity. So all we need is pencil and tip. You can, as I was telling you, you can try writing their name. You can try some shapes, like this heart, I asked him to fill it in. What you can do is you can just ask them, it helps in their pencil holding skills. In future stage, if you are giving it to a toddler, they'll be this will help in their finger grip and fine and motor skill development. So this is a very good activity for pre-writing skills. So like this, you can do this particular activity, and like this it will be complete. So this is painting activity with pencil. The next activity which we'll be doing is, as I told you, cotton painting. So what we'll be needing for this particular activity is a dropper. We all have this dropper at home. Some color, like you can choose different, you will be need a little bit diluted color, like a little bit of water in that particular color. So what I basically did is, I used this cotton, I made a tree and pasted cotton all over it, and then I'll use this dropper and diluted color. You can choose color as per your kid's choice. Then all you have to do is take the color in the dropper and ask them to fill it like this. So it will be a little wet, in the starting. So they will fill the whole color. I did two activities with this particular theme. Like here, if you like this particular activity, you can try with a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old. If you have elder kids like 3 to 4-year-old, you can, the concept is same, but you can try different activity, learning activity basically. So here I made these four trees with different seasons: spring, summer, autumn and winter. And then I gave them color. Like for the summer we used green color, for the winters we used white colors and some glitters, for autumn we used orange and yellow, and for spring we used green and pink, pink floral colors. So that way, it's a learning activity to tell them about seasons. So that way you can see all the activities, the basic activity which we try. You can always go for that particular activity. If you have an elder kid, what you can do is always go for a learning activity with that particular concept. So like this is a simple activity. You might say there is no learning, just a fun painting activity. But this is the next level of this particular activity, using cotton and tree, the same concept, same theme, but here we are learning about weathers. So it's up to you. You can use your imagination and your creative ideas to create different activities with the same particular thing. So like these two activity, cotton activity, so you will require a lot of cotton. See, the basic motive behind these activities is to keep our kids busy. What we can do, we can ask them to paste these cotton. See, all when we involve our kids in a particular activity, if you want their best involvement, the best thing to do is involve them in setting up the activity. When you are trying to set up an activity, get them together and tell them, so see, we will be doing this particular activity today, and this is how we are going to do. We are going to use a lot of cotton, and then you only paste the cotton. So they will paste it, then they will be more interested in filling them with colors. So that way you can always involve your kids in a particular activity from start till the end. So these two cotton activities. The next activity we'll be doing is block. We'll be using these blocks, and as I was telling, some colors. So I'll just take some color. You can always dip this particular color block in the color, and always give less color to your kids, because they generally tend to spoil everything. So just some drops of colors give them. So all you have to do is dip it into the color like this, and we made this Christmas tree using blocks. So like as you can see, so dip the block into the color. They can create some shapes, they can create different things using their own imagination, or they can actually just play with it. It's not always necessary that an activity has to be learning only. Sometimes the activity has to be fun also. So that way they can try this block printing activity, like we made this Christmas tree this way. The next activity which we'll be doing is this paper cup activity. Paper cup, you can use a paper cup, you can use a bottle cap, and anything which have these circle, anything in a circular shape you can use. So all we have to do is just dip, like for example, I dipped it into the color, green color, and I'm using this sheet. As you can see, I already did it. I'll show you how we'll do it. So the kids have to just dab it onto the paper, and you will see how beautiful they come, how beautifully they come, the design. As you can see, this green color. See, you can use this as a gift wrapping paper as well. This is such a nice design actually. Or you can make a handmade card using this particular design. So like that you can use bottle cap or paper cup, or if you don't have paper cup, you can use glass or bowls which have small openings, and you can try this particular activity with your kids. The next one is actually very easy, you can say, or you can say we all have tried it, but still I would like to show you this particular activity. This is folk painting. So I made a stem of the flower. We'll be using a fork, and then we'll be using some colors. All you have to do is just dip the fork into the color, and your painting is ready. see, when we give these activities to kids, they generally tend to focus more on the messier part rather than on the activity, and that's totally okay. All the kids do that thing. So see, we have to dip it into the color, and as we have seen, I have done this. I'll make one pattern here. So we have done this folk painting, so I'll make one pattern here on this stem. All you have to do is just put it and press it, and your flower is ready. It's that easy. See, you can always try different, you can use a spoon also. Folk, give them a little bit of tulip look, so that's why we are using folk. You can use spoon or something else, like you can always use your own creativity and imagination to make something interesting for your kids. Sometimes they might not be interested, so you have to make it more interesting by asking them what they want to use. Like if they are not interested in using fork, you can ask them their choice, what they want to use. If they want to use spoon, give them spoon to do that particular activity. The next we'll be doing is using these animals. So see, I made a tree and sun and then some grasses. I'll dip their feet into the color, and then I'll ask my all you have to do is ask your child to take them for a walk in the jungle. So this particular activity, see, it might not when you look at it, it might not look something amazing, but the thing is, see, you can set up a big chart paper and ask your kids if you want to keep them busy like for 20 to 30 minutes. What we can do, we can ask them, we can set up a chart paper, big chart paper, and then we can give them some color and these animals. We can ask them to take these animals. You have to use these certain ideas. Like the tip I am giving you right now, ask them to take these animals for a walk in the jungle, and they'll be happily doing that, putting them into the color and then walking them all over the chart paper. So that way they'll be busy like for hours. So you can as per your drawing skills, no hard and fast drawing skills are required for this. You can make a tree, sun, to make it look like more like a jungle. You can make a lot of grass all around the chart paper, and then you can ask them, you can give them all these animals which you have at home and some color, and ask them to take these animals for a walk in the jungle. That's it. It's that simple. So this particular animal print activity for toddlers, basically they love it more than anyone else. The next activity is using this Q-tip activity, Q-tip or earbuds. So I made this flower. I'll dip it into the color and I'll show you how that color turns up. I wrote letter N. As you can see, so I made this right now and the top one. So like this, I wrote letter N. You can write their letter. You can write anything. You can make some shapes. You can, or just give them. You can make a tree and ask them to make flowers or leaves on the tree, like that. This earbud activity. The next we'll be doing is balloon painting. Basically for this particular activity, we'll be needing some balloons. Nothing nothing fancy, but balloons are, the kids always love playing with balloons, and I made this balloon bunch, or you can make a hot air balloon using this. You don't need any drawing skill for these, setting up these activities. So just take a balloon. I don't have a balloon right now. We did this activity long time back. So just dip the balloon in the color and ask them to make the exact print, and let them play. Like give them 2 balloons in their hand, and they'll be just happily playing with these balloons, coloring here and there all over the chart paper. When you try some DIY painting activities with your kids, what you can do is you can always set up a big chart paper on the floor. Because we can easily clean the floor. We can set up a big chart paper and we can tape it on the floor, and so that it doesn't move, and then we can give our kids these art supplies like color and these things, like for example balloon, and they'll be happily doing and playing with these activities. So these two balloon activity. The next activity which we tried is pom-pom painting. So we'll be needing a pom-pom. If you don't have a pom-pom, you can use a cotton ball, and then this cloth pin, we'll hold it like this, we'll dip it in the color, and I made a lion face onto this paper, and you give it to your child and ask them to make a lion face basically. So all they will be doing is dabbing it around the lion to complete his face. And like this, they'll enjoy this activity also as much as they will enjoy all the other activities and painting activity. So like it will look something like this. So the lion face, so basically they'll be making a lion face with the help of pom-pom and paper clip and some colors. So this particular activity using pom-poms. So these are the activities which we tried. Then again, you can use these Hot Wheels as I showed you earlier. You can give them, ask them to put them in the color and write it on the chart paper. They'll be leaving their marks and tracks. So you can use these Hot Wheels as well for painting activity. So like these are few painting activities which we can try with our kids at home. The best the best you can do while setting up these activity is, as I told you, to set up a big chart paper on the floor, and that way tape it around like fully so that it doesn't come out. Give them little bit of water and color. Obviously we'll be giving them color, so but little bit of water, because generally they tend to mix color and water and then they tend to mess everything. But that's why I'm again and again emphasizing, give them little bit of water so that they don't messy things around. So, and little bit of water and color and some props like these ones. You can use anything whichever is available at home, and you can try these. So I'll just show you around all the activities which we can do with first this pom-pom activity. Using a pom-pom, we made this lion face. Then these two balloon activity, just take a balloon and dip it in the color and print it on the paper. The next one is these Q-tip earbuds. I made a bunch of earbud and put it in the color and dip it, and I made this letter. The next one is animal print using animal figurines which we all have at home. So this particular activity. The next one is paper cup activity. Just dip the edge of the paper cup or a bottle cap or a glass or a bowl in the color and made these prints. Then block printing, we made this Christmas tree using blocks. Then we did this folk painting using folk and color, made these tulip flowers. The next one which we tried is these cotton painting, one for 2-year-old, one for 7 to 8-year-old, like 3 to 4-year-old. When you want to tell them about seasons, they can try that activity. And these two, one with pencil tip, this one with pencil tip, and the other one, the last one with hand prints. So basically these all activities are easy, the basic painting activities which you can, when you are starting some DIY activities with your kids, you can start with these activities. It will be lot of fun. So you can find a lot of DIY activities and toy ideas on my page FootApp. You can you can follow it. You can invite your friends and family members who are there, who have kids of this age group, basically toddlers and preschoolers. They all can like my page, and you will be getting regular updates regarding activities. And one more thing I would like to tell you is I have like when I was doing all these activities, so there were lots of moms who were interested in these activities and were asking me can they get these activities. So I came up with this activity mats ideas, which I've been selling on through my page only. So if you want to like it's a set of 10 play-doh mats, pom-pom mats and finger painting mats. So each kit have 10 activities and it's for 200 rupees only. You can check if you will follow my page, you can check those activity mats. It's the first post on my page. You can go through that post and you can check the price and everything of the mats on that particular post. So basically the whole set includes 30 activities which you can try with your toddlers and preschoolers. Those are for different age group. So you can check that post and you can let me know if you want. You can order, you can directly message me for any orders, and you can check my page. You can invite your friends and family, because this is the need of our. We all have been at our home, and we have to all the time find so many ideas to keep our kids busy. So that way you can my page will be a savior for you all. You can go to my page, you can like it for getting regular updates. I share one activity on my page which you can try with your kids. So that's it. That's all about me. Thank you very much for